Guys, give us a second and we'll begin the next awesome, exciting Lego Custom. Give us a second, we'll begin the commentary of Ducktales the movie. Oh boy, we're officially all live. So, I'm gonna give it a second for some of you guys to appear in. Alright, I'm gonna also send the movie link. Yeah, boy. I do miss my my other laptop that didn't make so much noise. That was a good one, but it was a shame it got damaged. So. I'm just gonna test to see if that's working. That link should lead there. Yep, that led to the right spot. Right, we're just gonna wait for some of you guys to get in before I start off with this commentary. So I'm gonna give everyone a few seconds to stop on by. As we await ourselves. We got two. So I'm just going to wait for you guys in the chat to let me know you're here. And I'm going to get started on this. We got one in the... And I just commented, so that's mine. I'm just waiting for you guys to comment. To let me know you're here. And we'll start the the commentary off when I get this started. Okay, just gotta wait for everyone to show up. If no one does show, that'd be kind of a sad thing there. After all, well, it's been a while since I did a commentary. Boy. So yeah, I'm still gonna give it a bit. I mean, I was hoping for some chat to go on, but you know how it is. Hell, I don't know. Let's well, you know, I'm gonna set up a timer, and if the timer expires, we'll just get started. So get my timer out. Can I reset the... How do I set this? There we go. Still waiting on people to show up with this. That'll do. Okay, got a 4-minute timer now. You know, I was hoping maybe I should have done the commentary. Oh wait, we got someone. We got some people now. Again, guys, let me know if you're in the chat so we can start the commentary off. We got... Hello, Kaio. Are you here for the commentary? The movie via the link I have sent. Alright, good to hear. Because I didn't want to, you know, do the commentary. I didn't want to do the commentary with, like, no one in it. Because it kind of be boring. But, yeah. Okay, let me just pause me a timer. There we go. Right, so, yes. Let me know, Kaio, when you have the movie up and you've got it ready. what you want to do is you want to get the movie up, go to timestamp 0 on the timer, and when I say play, we play. So let me know when you've got the timestamper on 0. Just text me that when you've got it on timestamp 0, and we'll get started. Hey. Okay. So, yeah. How do I do it? If you've got the link, you click on the link, go onto the, scroll on down, there'll be a video there, and you can click on it, and it will load up, and then what you can do there is get the timestamper on it to 0, and there goes my alarm. So, hopefully you understood what I just said there, Kaio. You click the link, go on the video, play it, and then pause it and start, try and scroll back to timestamp 0 on the timer, and then we'll do it, when I say play, we can play the movie, and I'll be commentating on it as we go. If anyone else shows up, we'll have to tell them where we are at on the movie. Which reminds me, I might as well... Okay, are you on timestamp 0, Kaio? Just let me know that. I'm also going to take this opportunity to get myself aligned. First things first, though. So, yeah. Let me know, Kaio, if you are ready on the timer. Oh, hi, Ty. Ty, are you here for the movie commentary? Ty, if you are here for the movie commentary, just tell us yes or no. Because I will... Kaio's just getting started. He has gone to timestamp 0 on his timer, I think, Kaio, so I'm waiting again for your answer. Okay, Ty is here for the commentary as well. Okay, he's ready. Kaio, hopefully your timestamper is on 0. There is a link to where you can find the movie for free, Ty, so click that link, press play on the video, then just go to the timer and put it on timestamp 0 at the beginning of the movie. And when I say play, we'll play. So we're going to wait on Ty now. And I'm going to take this opportunity to get my notes up. Right. How to... So, waiting on Ty. Ty, if you, could you let us know if you found it yet? Because I don't want to hold everyone up. Okay, I've got my, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the chat via phone when we play the movie, and I'm going to watch the movie via my laptop here, so that's what I'm going to do. I did. Okay, so Ty's got his timestamp 0 ready. So is Kaio. I am already ready. Yeah, I got that. So looks like everyone's ready now. So yeah, unless anyone else shows up in the chat. If anyone else shows up in the chat, guys, just let them know. Let them know where we are at on the timer. Do you think we should pause for them and let them catch in, or do you think we should just keep playing the footage? Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I guess we may pause. Depends what happens. I don't really know. We'll just make... I guess that's what we'll have to do. Okay, then, enough putting off with this. It's time to get started. I am going now to my page to start the movie. So, is everybody ready? Just one more time to make sure everyone's ready. Please let me know. One more time. Ty and Kaio, please say you're both ready. And when I say play... We'll start the movie. So we're just going to wait now. Okay, Kaio is ready. Ty is ready. Right, I am going to the movie now. Okay, I'm just checking my timestamper is on 0. It officially is. So, ladies, everyone here, everyone, please press play right now. I forgot I had the audio off for this, so I need to get out my extra headphones. Let me know. Hopefully you guys are all lined up, because I said press play right now when I said now, not press play, one play. But yeah. So when I say now, that's when you play it. Anyway, the title credit's loading for me. I'm just trying to find where I kept my headphones. Oh, there they are. I haven't missed much, I'm just looking at the visuals of the plane that's about to pop in. So, there we go. And that's that. Just watching the character Launchpad. There we go. That's that. Yep. Right. I just unplugged my mic and I am checking the chat as we go. So yeah, we're seeing Launchpad now. He's flying a plane with Scrooge off to the dig site in Egypt. There's some rubble from Dejean. And now they're talking about the treasure of Kali Baba, because Scrooge has been looking for that treasure for like 40 years, I believe. Do you want us to pause, Kaio? Alright then. Everyone, we're gonna pause for Kaio right about now. I'm at timestamper 150. So go to timestamper 00150, everyone. Well, we have paused anyway, Kaio, so... Now, we're just going to wait for Kaio to sync up, and we'll carry on. We're just about to see the plane crash in there. Alright, Kaio, you good? Okay, did it. Okay, remember guys, when I say press play right now, we go. So everyone, please press play right now. I may be a bit of ahead because the live stream is a bit separate, but nonetheless, we're seeing the rubble crumble down here. Okay. All the rubble's crumbled down. Yeah, for those of you who aren't synced up, I will be giving as much context as possible. Okay, the plane's destroyed, now comes the landing gear. And of course, somehow our heroes survive. For anyone, is this a rewatch, or is this their first time watching this movie? I would be surprised if anyone hasn't seen this movie. The animation is steps up from the TV show, even I didn't see it, to be honest. And this came out actually before Aladdin. So we're just digging up now the little chest here that they found in the dig. So, got some bit of foreshadowing there with Dejean and his facial expressions as they open the chest right about now, and they see laundry. So yeah, they're searching. They were hoping for treasure, but it's actually just robes. Yep. Nothing but laundry. Yeah, Webby here, the little girl, has a good point. The box is still valuable, so that's still there. However, we also have a map here. So we've got something on to find. Yeah, it is a good movie. I think it's underrated. It should have more attention considering it was in the 90s of the Disney Renaissance era. No Blu-ray release either, which is a shame. Now we're going to get pan up shot with our villain now. Oh boy. Nice reflection here on the of the green. Sure. Ah, yes, Christopher Lloyd playing once again the villain Murloc, which they didn't do on the trailer. It was a different voice, so that was pretty cool. They got Christopher Lloyd from the Back to the Future to do this. That's pretty awesome. He was pretty big in the 90s and 80s and stuff. And he's a pretty powerful character on his own right, able to transform into various creatures. So, Murloc wants the map. Dejean did not get the map because there was too many witnesses. I mean, Dejean here is kind of, I could say some people seeing him as a racial stereotype with that accent. So, I feel like as long as you have like a great villain and a good main cast, you have like, you can see both sides are great. Alright, see you, Kaio. So yeah, Murloc here has decided to let Scrooge search for the treasure for him, because he's searching for the lost lamp as well. So yeah, now he's asked Dejean to be a spy for him and go undercover, like, even though he's already done that. So here we have Murloc's transformation now. Yeah, Murloc's transformation into a little eagle, and he flies off. Right, yeah, and on with the quest. Now we have this free-humped camel going on. Right. So they took Launchpad, the kids. I'm not sure why Scrooge would take his entire, you know, his nephews and nieces and stuff. I mean, I get why Dejean's going, and probably Launchpad, but the kids? And of course, Murloc is taking advantage of this, using Scrooge's ambition for treasure hunting to have for his big score to do the dirty work for him. Alright, so Launchpad has just bumped into what we thought is a rock, but actually something else. So he kicks it and wanders off, and they're digging up this little pyramid thing. And here's Dejean's little fan that broke. Start digging, and boom, shovel hits, and off we go. So I'm surprised they dug all that out without any like tiredness at all. And then we have Murloc flying in once again, and even though he changes different forms, you can still tell it's him via a few facial features and the talisman he has. So they finally got access to the temple. Yeah, at least only one is tied as Dejean, apparently. And in we go now. Access to the temple. And in this shot, for some reason, Murloc's eyes are red. Not sure why. Because evil! So yeah, we're going in now. I'm not really sure why he would want the lamp. I mean, actually, I do know the reason, but it makes no sense when you think of what he can already do. So we're all going in now for the temple. There. Everyone's telling to be careful. There's great artwork in the temple here with all these booby traps and stuff. And you never know what's going to happen. Oh, there's one for Launchpad. He just got hit. The kids have just seen the little booby switch there. Right. Pulling out the book here. There we go. Trying to outsmart these traps. Not sure why you'd bring an umbrella for, but because Webby's got like an umbrella here. And we've got, I forgot which one is which, Huey, Dewey or Louie, but they're outsmarting the traps here with their marbles. And then Dejean's being a coward. Scrooge being a dick. Like grab the torch, leave the light ahead of us. And off we go. So Dejean just almost stepped on a trap. And for some reason he activates the switch. I'm guessing he was trying to outsmart it via timing. But I don't think that's what happened. Anyway, this makes them fall down to this little slide ride. And somehow they make it through. And they all drop down in a pile. And then one of the marbles goes loose. And it activates the switch on this door. Right about now. Opening that little door there, and to our surprise, our heroes find the long-lost treasure of Kali Baba. Everyone rushes for it. And Dejean's going to put the torch right down there as they all approach in. So Scrooge is obviously pleased that he's finally found the treasure after 40 years of searching. At least explanation why he's searching for this treasure. It's like something he's been obsessed for a while of getting it. And then there's the panel of the lamp there, the greatest treasure of all. And we also get reveal of some giant scorpions at the bottom of this pit here, which is a weird trap, but it kind of makes sense later on when we get back to them. So Dejean was trying to take the lamp, but he failed. Scrooge caught him. We didn't record him, but he just asked him to hit the bags. There's a little error there with Scrooge's outfit change, but it's fine. 90s. Why doesn't if Dejean, Dejean's working for Murloc, but he makes silly decisions. He could have just grabbed the lamp and ran. I don't think they would have noticed. But yeah, we got Scrooge. Yeah, Scrooge is trying to decide what to do with these treasures. Some going to museums, some for his own personal greed. And of course we've got the lamp now with Webby there. She's found it. Not Murloc. I keep saying Murloc. Scrooge, he doesn't see any value in it at first, which is weird because later on he does establish that genies exist in lamps and stuff, so that's going to be weird. Webby wants it. Scrooge's like, no, but oh, it's tiara. Oh, change your mind because like that's got more jewels on it. There you go. And there's like 3 or 4 bags. Okay, 3 bags are across the there are 3 bags across there, and the 4th bag is there. So all of our crew have the treasure bags now, and they are trying to. Obviously, Dejean doesn't want to lose that treasure because he knows what he thinks what he knows it's inside that bag, and he doesn't want his master to be annoyed by him for failing it. So Dejean is crossing the rope bridge now, trying to get away with all that treasure, while Launchpad is getting rescued. And then here comes Murloc flying in. He changes forms, and he carries it out of there. Just another tour guide. Yep. So, there we go. Murloc is taking the torch and burning up the rope bridge. And Murloc does say this interesting line, which is actually more key to what they think. Yeah. He says, like, you don't know the real treasure that you actually have found, which is referring to the lamp. So, that's pretty interesting. That's nice dialogue there. But now they're being lowered down, thanks to Murloc, to the Scorpion Pit. But Scrooge is quick thinking, and they're using the that shell-like base to escape from it. Already got 4 people in the chat. If you just tuned in, guys, we are in the part of where our heroes are using the pit to avoid the scorpions now. So yeah, they're punching through holes of that little basket thing. And they break through, and they go into this current now that will take them out the temple. Yeah, so Scrooge's like turn over, make a boat. They're gonna hop on in, follow the current out. And they all pop out. This is a fun movie. I mean, if this came out, it came out in the Disney Renaissance time. I just wish, like all the other ones, it got a lot of more love. I mean, even the Rescuers Down Under got love. Speaking of which, the villains are searching for the treasure for that lamp. There's clearly no sign of it. Murloc is not pleased. So Murloc's like, do you have it? And like, no, he doesn't. So they obviously jump to the conclusion that, you know, Scrooge's gang has got the lamp. So they've got to go back now and hopefully find them. Yeah. Of course, Murloc blames Dejean for this. And he transforms once again into his little bird form there, which is great animation, by the way. And he'll fly back into the temple. Dejean, being greedy, goes for that gold and tries to pack it all up as Dejean flies in. Right, so now our heroes are taking the current out and riding out here. So they're going past the low rock current there, and they've finally gotten out to this big open space. And they're all submerged, well, out of the water, and they're okay. Unfortunately, well, Scrooge is not okay, clearly. He's clearly upset. So yeah, so this is a nice little touching moment here. I think letting the action speak for the scene speak for itself. Yeah, so Scrooge is a bit moping there. Webby, I do like that she's willing to give up her own the last piece of the treasure just to make Scrooge happy, because like he knows he's been searching for it for a long time, and Scrooge appreciates that. Like, you keep the thing, like, because his heart, it just shows that his heart is a bit bigger. It is a nice touching scene in the movie. And there actually there are a few more of those gems throughout this movie. So Dejean's gone back in the temple to find his master. No sign of him. And he's right there. Yeah, of course they're telling that, oh yeah, they've taken the lamp and they've left. So Murloc's like, help me get the lamp back, or else I will punish you, obviously. So, Duckburg now in 2 days away, or 2 days later. Looks like Washington D.C. from that what Washington, was it Washington DC? No, it's like, what's that country? San Francisco, that's what it looks like. And then we have this, there we have, this, actress who's, she's mostly playing about the Looney Tunes by, Granny, or is it Nanny, from the Looney Tunes? That's where I know her from. But, he's still, Scrooge here is still, upset about losing the treasure, once again. Because he's supposed to find it because of these higher-ups, or these, you know, the higher-ups want him to find it, and he has always failed, and... Anyway, though, I do like this joke here, like, what about your lunch here? Sell it! So Scrooge can be kind of a douche at times, and it is funny. So... Now we got the kids here, they're gonna polish up the lamp here to make it nice and pretty, which you know that's gonna lead to. And this character, this butler here, there's always a butler by the way, makes sense here. It's called, isn't he Duck something? I know his name is Duckburg, I think. No, not Duckburg, but it's Duck something, which is weird because he's not a duck. Anyway though, everyone's fiddling with the lamp here. Every time they rub it, it shakes. And even though they know shaking it is a bad idea, they still do it anyway. And the lamp starts shaking. And right on cue, we get our genie. Rip Taylor, I believe. And a better role than he did in the Tom and Jerry movie, I'll say that much. So, it's good. He does a good job of this performance. I mean, it is a typical Rip Taylor performance, but it's tolerable for what it is. I mean, it could be far worse. At least this genie feels more... He feels like he has to be up to date with knowledge of recent events of the history. Well, the other one in the other Disney's Aladdin had to... was like, he already knew how times are. But yeah. So... He understands that they're his new masters now. Even though, technically, Webby and the one in the red rubbed the lamp. So, technically, it should one of those two be the masters. But, no, he doesn't know that, so they just allow this to... so that they all have wishes. Anyway, though, so... We've got ourselves Gene, which is his nickname. And he's going to look around the place, just get used to... modern customs. And Shabooey must be his catchphrase, which he likes to say a lot. Anyway, though, we progress through, and he's gone to the library to do a bit of a research on the world and how it is. Yeah, so he's read all the books in no time flat. And laying on the globe there, they're explaining that the Earth is round. So he gets off, and yeah, he's been like that for a long time. And then the kid's like, "Hey, what about our wishes?" Everyone knows about the wishes. Apart from Scrooge earlier, but whatever. And if they knew about the whole genie thing, then they should have known about the lamp, that it could possibly be that. They're asking how a genie lamp works, even though it could be kind of obvious considering the fact they know certain rules. So the genie just explains how it works pretty simply, how you expect it to. I wish, hold the lamp, rub it, and there you go. Now, one of the kids says that can we wish for a million wishes and you can't, which later on, well, it's not really convoluted, but Murloc's talisman able to give you unlimited wishes, so that's interesting. So you can't wish for it, and the only way is that little scapegoat. And then the other one said we should wish for miracles and peace, and which is weird because considering of the time period. But right now is Webby makes her first wish, which was a baby elephant, and that was kind of a bad idea because of what Gene explains. because it's a big pet where you're gonna hide it and stuff. And once he's found out, they're gonna be in huge trouble. So that's a bit forward thinking there. So yeah, that's a good explanation there. You could wish it away or wish it invisible, but that's kind of wasting wishes. Yeah, I like this. We need to hide the elephant. Like, yeah, where? That was a pretty good response. And then we get the maid, and she's like freaking out over the elephant, obviously, as anyone would do. There's that line, and yep, we're starting to have a bit of a mess. I like how the maid just rushes, grabs the maid, and takes him inside forcefully. Off and goes a mess. Everyone's arguing who's gonna give up a wish. And like, somebody do something. And of course, one in the red gives up his wish, and there we go. And so he's like, I wish that they'll never made the wish. So does that mean she gets her wish back or something? That's weird. But anyway, they come in, and the elephant's gone, obviously. And obviously we get a grown-up joke. Trying to get some free time, are we? And then the maid acts all crazy, and you're like, you think I'm crazy, don't you? And yeah, you pretty are. But then we have that epiphany. Or maybe not. Because he's catch the kids on, and he's going to their room now. And of course, Genie does not want to go in the lamp at all, because he doesn't like being a prisoner. So he'd rather hide in the closet, which is what they do. Scrooge is about to come on in and interrogate or confront the kids. Don't you hello me? What's going on? Alan Young, may rest in peace. He did a great job with Scrooge's character. David Tennant, who's doing the new series, he does great too. But I think something about Alan Young's performance, how he catches it a bit more on the nose there. That's just me. Still, I will not pass up David Tennant. But yeah, we've got a little hint there that Jean's in the closet, so Scrooge is going to investigate. And then we got Jean pretending to be a kid, which will pay off as a nice payoff later on at the end of the movie. So that's nice foreshadowing there. And like, so he's going to spend the night here apparently. And after a bit of convincing, he allows them to allow their friend to stay the night. So, yeah, that's sorted. And now we get to more wishes. We've got from kite flying to like toys and all sorts of big stuff, which is weird because they said be careful on what you wish for, unless it means anything that doesn't cause trouble. But all they did is wish for toys and stuff, so it doesn't look very dangerous. And then they're asking for ice cream, which is an interesting wish to ask for, so you're going to make a mess in the yard, but whatever. I guess it's going to melt anyway. So, wishing down ice cream. Again, I think at least it lands in the pool, so it could just go to water and liquid. It's just going to be a bit messy and sticky in there. Unless they eat every little drop. Very included. Oh yeah, everyone digs in and hopefully doesn't get stuffed or sick. Unless they do, and we just don't see it, which is another epiphany there. Okay, so moving on to the next scene. It's night time now. They've been out all night apparently. I guess it took all night to finish that ice cream off. There's a funny joke here again. Like, should we call the police to hold me back? Scrooge once again acting up the scene. He's like, call the police to hold me back because I'm going to be really annoyed with those kids when they come home. But then they use a wish to make Scrooge nice to them, and they're able to slip on by. It was a nice the reactions on certain characters. It was a nice payoff. The way Scrooge acts in this little charade is pretty funny there. So, good night, night, and everyone goes to bed. Like that's telling them so. And then we move along to the next scene, which is bedtime, which is where we finally get some information on Murloc per se about what he can do and who he was. And we only have 2 wishes left for the kids here, like the green one and Webby's wish. And then, which is weird because like the genie says like, oh, I thought this owl was my master, he's a shapeshifter, but just because it was a real owl doesn't mean it couldn't be, because you know he's a shapeshifter. But that's weird. But yeah, so we get explanation there. So yeah, he explains who stole the lamp off Kalibaba. That Kalibaba stole the lamp off him, and he has this talisman that can transform and stuff. His first wish was to live forever, of course. That's something else. So even when he can't really die. But he also did some things in history that allowed him to be a bad master, including sink Atlantis and start Mount Vesuvius to destroy Pompeii. So there, it shows he's a destructive man. Well, I guess in this sense it wouldn't be a man per se, but destructive person. So he's like, oh, he used up his wishes, he can't wish for anything else. But then we're like, oh yeah, here's his talisman. Here's his talisman, which can give him unlimited wishes. So once he pops it on the lamp, he'll be his slave for a long time. So it is up to the kids to try and prevent that. They could wish for the talisman, but apparently that's the one wish that can't be granted, which I guess kind of makes sense in a certain way, because the talisman kind of acts as another piece to the lamp in a similar way. So I guess it kind of makes sense. One power, trying to get another power. But anyway, though, we cut to the next day, and this is where Murloc, I believe, shows up with Dejean on his vulture or condor form. They land off. There we go. They've arrived at Scrooge's mansion now. Another transformation sequence right there, pretty good. And they're going to infiltrate the mansion. I do like the design there, big intimidating guy of Murloc. He kind of has a bit of a jolliness to him, but the intimidating voice of Christopher Lloyd does help. So it's a very nice blend of, and the shape-shifting powers and the immortality. There's a lot to play off there with that, so that's a pretty, overall a good package. So he's gone into his rat form now, and he's going to, try and get the lamp back in a bit of a stealthy mode. Hello, Bat fan! If you're tuning in, we are watching the Ducktales, the movie, Treasure Lost Snap. There is a link in the top of the chat, and if you catch up with us, we are literally where I'm at my timer. 33 minutes in, I'm explaining where we're at. Just go to 0:33 minutes in, and I'll explain in detail where I'm at as I'm walking through this movie, if you can catch up. So again, you'll find the link at the top, and you can when you're there. I'll just go to 33 minutes in, basically. Anyway, so Murloc in his rat form is going up the stairs now as he's hearing conversation, and then Scrooge is like, I don't want to go to this party, but then Mrs. Bleakley's still searching for that rat. Well, Murloc himself is searching for for the lamp. As they go around, Webby is now having her tea party here with Jeannie. And, you know, Murloc is about to close on in and take the lamp, but Mrs. Weekly gets the drop on him, quite literally. So that's that for you. And now it's a mouse hunt. Now what Murloc should do is change form, but he doesn't for some reason. Hello, Alonso. If you want to join the commentary, or join the movie as I'm commentating on it, just the link is on the chat, top of the chat. Find the video, and you want to go to timestamper, probably around 34 minutes in. We're about to see the toys come to life by Webby's last wish here, because, you know, Webby, well, Jean put that idea in her head, so that's what's going to go on now. Webby is kind of clueless. So here we go, all the toys and Daleks will come to life now. Before our very eyes, all they go. Which I would think would be very creepy and terrifying, because you don't know what the toys are capable of, especially if they're violent toys, like if it was like a soldier or something. Because like she's got like tigers and snakes in here and gorillas and all types of animals that are dangerous in real life. So that kind of makes sense, and most of these toys kind of have a bit of a creepy factor to them. So that would be a very terrifying wish for me, anyway, I would say. So Mrs. Beakley's still searching for Murloc in his rat form, even though she doesn't know that's Murloc. And then here come all the toys down through the corridors. And everyone runs and panics. Which, literally, so I would do the same. And like, that was my last wish, I can't wish him back. And of course, more trouble ensues. Oh boy. Murloc is not having a good day. I mean, he could easily transform into something else to get out of the situation, but you know, he stays in rat form. And then we cut back to Scrooge and how he's not going to go to that society ball. There's a little joke here with the duck that falls on the hat, and this is a nice little payoff here for some visual humour, I would say, because it's nice timing. So we've got Scrooge doing a bit of funny shtick now as he tries to grab his Again, the scene speaks for itself here, so he tries to grab the hat and he keeps moving. He tries to outsmart it. Yeah, he really wants that hack. He ain't going without it. He must have it. And boom. There he goes. Okay, up to the chat still. And then we got this wild ride through the mansion. Up the stairs and round the corridors. And then Dejean's still outside, now he's making his way inside the mansion. And this movie, it goes by a lot of time in only a short amount of time. It feels like it should be longer, but the movie goes by so quickly, it's just a blind blend there. Hello, Christian. If you want to watch this movie with us, make sure to go to the top link there, and it'll take you to where we're watching the movie. And we're on timestamp 38, and all the toys are running around the house now. Murloc is running for the tiger. And he's bumping into the rat, and he's gotten eaten now. So Murloc's gotten eaten. And all the toys are still going on the riot there. Once again, Webby's fault here. Boy. Webby's mostly the cause of using all these wishes up. So they've got to use their last wish to fix this, because the jig is up. So again, Christian, hopefully you can find us on the timer. Again, if you need any information, let me know. link up there and the timer, just to recap as the wish is being ungranted. 39 on the minute there, and all the magic is being taken away from the animals. And this is where they figure the genie, well Scrooge does anyway, figures them out. And they explain it came from the lamp. And then Scrooge is like, money, I get to be rich now and get the treasure I've always wanted. He like really goes into the ideas of how much potential this lamp has. Like, I could have the entire diamond industry. He could have all. So yeah, he understands he could wish for anything. Well, mostly anything. But then the helicopter shows up, we've got more launch pad, and we're like, hey, I'm going to this party after all. But the treasure, you don't have it. Ah, but I will have it, because I can wish for it. And he wishes for the treasure. There you go, treasure's done. And once again, Murloc gets kind of crushed throughout this little whole act for the mansion there. What did you think about the live event today? I was there for it. It was pretty short though, on Galactus. So yeah, Scrooge is taking Genie with him, obviously. And this is where we get kind of a racist joke for genies. He's like, Genie's our friend. Like, Scrooge is like, Genie's a thing. That's a bit of a racist joke there. So now they're going to go into the lamp, say goodbye to the kids, and hop on in. For Christmas, can you make codename Elf from the front? I'll try my best. Right now, Scrooge is heading off. Everyone's chasing him. Dejean is getting out of that bush right there. And Dejean's still trying to steal treasure from the Alibaba pile there. And of course, obviously, finally, Murloc transforms back to himself. And off they go again to tail Scrooge. They even know they could just have waited the mansion for him to come back. But anyway, though, Untitled Chapter. So everyone's full partying, waiting for Scrooge to show up here. And I feel like at this point we should be halfway through the movie, but it doesn't feel like it is. Well, we're here. No, I think we were. Maybe this feels like half the movie here, though. So everyone's Genie's shrunk down a bit so he can blend in the party, and and then of course Genie gets to be sidelined on the plot. The villains show up, of course, once again to try and get the lamp. More transformation there. Like, we're gonna go in there and get the lamp. Great performance there. And we got some more trying to get inside that building. It turns out, oh no, Murloc is here. And then Genie's reaction is obviously terrifying. So he's gonna find his new master and tell him that the villain is here. Obviously Dejean is also around, and he's crawling around trying to steal all the silver china. But that's a nice little crime there. And now we finally get Scrooge making his announcement. And of course everyone's making a run for Scrooge, both Murloc and Jean, obviously, because like they want that lamp. There he comes. Oh, like, don't, he's that backstabbing, punching. He's too powerful. And the plan is to run away. Running up the stairs, running through the corridors. He's so desperate to stop him. I mean, he's gonna smash in there with that bear paw just a minute, so 1 second. And like, we gotta wish out of here. Like, no, these wishes are wish of fortune. Fortune or your life. He's to think it over. And here we go. He's gonna break the door down, become a bear. Ah. We need to wish ourselves out of here. No, we stand our ground. Really? So now they're gonna hide. And then comes Murloc again, another great transformation there, and that bear form there. Smashes it up. Yeah, Dejean's not going to argue with his boss, so yeah, that was Christopher Lloyd going a bit higher pitch on his normal, going back to his normal tone of his voice, but it's still a great performance. I've been enjoying it. Anyway, though, the search continues on, as this is where we get the heartfelt moment of the movie, where they're still inside the lamp and they're about to go down from the little chandelier here. So that's going to be obviously Scrooge is a bit ticked off about this. Yeah. So Scrooge is annoyed by the genie and like, hey, I just saved your life. Sorry. And then this is where we get the emotional moment where like, hey, I just want to be free from the lamp. But she could, again, this is before Aladdin, so this is not, Aladdin technically ripped off this first, so. And then of course obviously Scrooge sympathizes to a certain point degree. But he has his limits. And then of course Murloc is still searching across the building. And of course now they're going to try and go to the vaults to secure the lamp, which sounds like the good plan. Only problem is, well, we'll get to that in a sec, because Scrooge has to fall over. I've fallen and I can't get up. So if it wasn't for that, and it wasn't the fact that Dejean saw him, then none of this would ever happen. But this is the case. Scrooge, grabs the wrong lamp and walks off. And of course, Dejean finally gets the lamp. Which you think means, oh no, Murloc's going to get the lamp now. But luckily, Genie's able to convince him otherwise. So yeah, finally, Dejean, you have the lamp. Oh yeah. New master. I like how Genie convinces him to not give it to him, to save his own skin. Oh boy. And so all it took was convincing from a genie to make him get the lamp. And then of course we've got Scrooge getting away. We got Murloc switching to a cougar, tries to jump and grab it, misses, they fly off. And we're gonna get another transformation back to his little bird form, and he's gonna fly in after it. So determined. So now we're at, and if you see on that on the money bin there, there's a little D there, so foreshadowing. Well, unfortunately there is a disaster coming up, whether you like it or not. Yeah. So like, what's going on? I've taken your fortune. Hmm. No, it just goes to show how these wishes in the wrong hands will mean bad luck for you. Yeah, like, whose name's on this building? And like, we saw it, Dejean. It is, and he goes, oh, I'm screwed. So off he goes to jail. And even Murloc knows like of his partner's betrayal, so he's ticked off about that too. You can tell, but he doesn't say a single word. That's a good thing about Murloc and his revenge here. He doesn't say a single word, and when he does get his hands on him, he is so happy about seeing him. Yeah, you can tell he's in. Yeah. Anyway, though, we got ourselves Scrooge now in jail. And then this is again another little life lesson here where Scrooge learns like if he gets his money back, I'll never make a wish again. So that's a character development there. Luckily he's able to be bailed out by his friends with what money they have left. So that's that sorted. Then they all bail each other out. I think what happens is we don't see most of these characters in the we don't see most of these characters in the final act because they get taken out. They do get enough screen time though. Most of these other side characters like the butler and the maid and Launchpad obviously. Anyway, they explain all the fortune's been taken obviously, so they've got no money. So they're kind of broke right now. So they're broke. And of course Miss Beakley's still strangling her boss. Scrooge needs to sit down and moat. Yeah. And there's a symbol of this bird and the llama there, so that is a nice symbolism there. We need to sneak in and get the lamp, but there's so many alarms, and how are we going to get in? But Scrooge knows every single one of them, so they can use his knowledge to get in and get the lamp back. Hello, showing. If you want to watch this movie with us, just go to the top of the stream, or not the stream, go to the top of the chat. You'll find a link to the video, the movie, and we are on timestamper right now, 53 minutes in essentially, and I'm just commentating through the movie so you can catch up where we are if you want to find us where we are at. So now we've got Dejean. He's so excited about his victory over his master. Like, hey, I've got all the power now. And then he says this weird, like, don't worry about Murloc, he won't dare confront me. The delivery. And he does know about it now, so he knows. He's just trying to get inside the building there. and he transforms into a cockroach to infiltrate the building. No, that would be Scrooge McDuck. No, I'm using Minecraft as like as a commentary tool to just to get the hour up. Again, there's a link for the movie, and if you need a timestamper, go to the top of the chat, you'll find a link to the movie, and we're at timestamp 54 now. As Scrooge dives in to get the lamp back. Everyone's pushing some buttons to sneak in and get the lamp. You figure Dejean would have changed the passwords and stuff, but no, he has not. And of course, Murloc makes the advantage and sneaks in the building with the kids. And everyone makes their way to the top of the money bin. So everyone's going around now, trying to sneak in and get that lamp back. Scrooge taking the roof and the kids working their way up from the bottom. The only problem is that they've forgotten about this. They're also focused on Dejean. They forget about Murloc himself and don't know where he's gotten off to, apart from Dejean himself. Anyway though, the kids are gonna go for the air vents now, pulling past the spiders. There we go. With Murloc sneaking around, which he kind of does quite a bit in the middle half of the movie until he gets his hands on the lamp. So then I gotta avoid some laser beams here. The look on Murloc's face here. He's hoping that he doesn't get zapped. And the notes get ripped up. Oh boy, so everyone's running for it, avoiding those laser beams. And of course Murloc gets zapped. Once again they use their marbles to try and get past the trap and sabotage the laser system. Once again, there were good facial expressions by Murloc there. As the kids go below and Scrooge is taking like the elevator to get in. And this movie's like 30 years old now, so still holds up. Classic. Again, I'm sorry I'm sad to hear that it wasn't released as a Blu-ray on the Disney Renaissance, even if it was in the 90s, but it wasn't released. So again, I still want to go get that on Blu-ray. So that's sad. Hopefully we do get a copy for that. Once again, Murloc's still trying to push that button. And of course we've got Scrooge here and he's going to pry the door open. And you've got ourselves the elevator being moved up. Nothing much happening right now. The elevator goes right up, and it's like there's a moment where Scrooge loses his hat. But of course, Murloc makes his way and sneaks on through the corridor without no one seeing him. Scrooge following in pursuit, again not knowing that Murloc is in the building as well. But going into the elevator now, dropping on down like so. And everyone's, again, feels big on scale. Finally got to the main room where the lamp is in Dejean's pocket. Scrooge steps on Murloc there. And he's like, I see the lamp in the pocket, I just need to grab it. And like, Jean tries to distract Dejean. And this is where Scrooge tries to swag the lamp back. But Murloc just sees him and he takes this opportunity to crawl on the cane, and then, oh, the timing is so And there you go. There you go. Now finally Murloc has the lamp. Scrooge gets the lights out of him. And of course it's time for the villain to have his wishes. And in this shot he rips the talisman off his little necklace thing, so the string is broke. Just keep that in mind. And he puts it on the lamp, so he's got unlimited wishes now. And then he finally takes revenge on Dejean for his betrayal. This innocent look, because he knows what's coming to him. There we go. There we go. And he turns him into a pig. There we go. And now he's going to turn the entire money bin into a fortress for himself, which is like something you'd see out of a Don Bluth film. So yeah, again, the facial expressions on certain characters pays off well. So the scales go from bad to worse. As the money bin is transformed before his very eyes and all his gold is gone. My money! And out come all the spikes and all the walls and the building being changed. And all the walls and the stairs and all the animation being transformed before our very eyes. So we're basically at the climax now, I would say, because Murloc's finally got the lamp. So as we get through this, the kids are trying to pull themselves together as the staircase gets rotated left and right. And we've got this beautiful animation now as the whole building is smashed and changed. And then this is a running joke where Mrs. Bleakley keeps fainting because like it can't get any worse, but it does. And of course the building is still changing right before our eyes, so it's twisted and spiky. So there's that for you. Nice bit of animation there. And finally wraps up with the throne being made as well. And finishing up with the throne. And there we go. And then like, it gets worse. Now he's going to make him fly home. And now he's going to be flown off on his flying castle. As the whole building gets lifted from the ground. And once again pass out. And it is happening. And then for some reason Scrooge interrogates the villain even though he has the unlimited wishes. I don't know what, he's got some guts. Like, you threatened me with all the power I have? Yeah, of course, you know, Murloc's not having none of that, just blow him out of here. Yep, you have no choice. So we've got to blow him out of the house. So here comes the winds. I mean, he could just teleport him out, but yeah, Murloc had a poor choice of wording. He said cast him out, so cast of wind? And then of course he finally loses the lamp. Murloc tries to get it back. But no, the kids outsmart him and toss the lamp back, and the talisman's separated from it once again. And for some reason, the kids don't pick up the talisman when they have a chance, but they don't. And now that the necklace has been taken off, he has to hold the talisman in his hand. So that's good. That'd be pay off well. Anyway, so Murloc went into a griffin form and chases after the lamp, trying to get it back with a genie by the tail. And of course, Murloc's able to get it back. And then, of course, Scrooge goes back up and he tackles him and tries to get the lamp back. But instead, he knocks out the talisman. So now he can't become a griffin anymore. He falls to his, well, not death, but he falls to his doom. And then, of course, he wishes everything to be reversed and done back to reversed to it was. So yeah, that's all sorted there. And of course, Murloc, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna fall, but he won't die because his first was living forever. But he hasn't got his talisman anymore, so he won't be a problem. Anyway, though, the castle gets destroyed and rebuilt back to the original money bin as it was. Good wishing. And everyone's all happy and look at the sun and it's all nice once again. All that money and happiness. So we're going back inside there. And yeah, one wish left. Silver lamp. He knows what his final wish will be. Yeah, so he's thinking about getting rid of all this magic once and for all. Which normally you would imply something bad will happen. But if you pay close attention to earlier scenes in the movie, then you should know what's coming. You're ready to grant the last wish. Your doom. A figure of speech. And he gives him his freedom. Turns him into a real boy. And that's the end of the genie. He has his freedom. Well, and I guess, I would imagine he would go to be adopted by a family. So he finally gets a life. Like everyone else has. Bit Pinocchio-ness there, but I think it's handled a bit better than it is Pinocchio, because it's not in your face. So that's a nice sweet sequence there. And what about the lamp? Well, the lamp, it's all fading away now the genie's been free from it. And that means all the wishes are reversed now, so Dejean is now a human. Not in his being form. And then of course, like, he's thankful for his freedom. I'm not your master anymore. That's right. Can I call you Uncle Scrooge? So, yeah, first is what we want to do. And he's so happy to be free, he's willing to play with the kids finally. So that's pretty sweet. And of course, Scrooge is going to be happy and diving his money, but we get one more joke in the movie, which is a very good joke, I mind you, and that is, of course, Dejean once again trying to steal from his money. You just stole my money! And then finally, at the end, we we get ourselves the Ducktales theme song as a nice little payoff there. So 30 years, if it still holds up. And there it is, guys. DuckTales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. And this was a great rewatch for a comment for my first, well, not my first commentary, but you know, but it was a good one because it was like the first. This is the company that used the direct-to-visual sequel. The company that used direct-to-visual sequels, but instead we had they used to make a specific special movie. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I really did enjoy rewatching this. I would recommend anyone to give this movie a watch if you don't own it. So again, the link was in the live chat. And if I recommend you pick up the DVD version, there is no Blu-ray sadly, but I would easily recommend picking this up. It's a great movie in my personal opinion, and it's sad to say it's not part of the Disney Renaissance, but I think it really does deserve its Blu-ray release. Looking at the chat once again, we are up to date with it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy my first ever, not my first ever, but you know, if you want me to, one of my first commentaries. If you want me to do more of these, let me know, and let me know. There's also, I'll probably do a poll as well. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that'd be all from me. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's session of videos. I really hope you did. I'm not sure what other things I'll be doing, but more customs will be on your way, so stay tuned for those. Probably tomorrow or later today, actually in my time. But I'll see you guys then. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more awesomeness in the future. Like always, peace.